Hello, you're watching Telecom TV. I'm Guy Daniels, and I have to say the unthinkable has just happened. That's right, we are teaming up with everyone's favourite disruptive duo. Unthinkable is coming to Telecom TV, and joining me now to explain what all this means are Dean Bubley, founder and director of Disruptive Analysis, and Andrew Collinson, founder and principal of Connective Insight. And so now we are here working together, and hopefully we can bring Unthinkable to a wider audience and scale what we can achieve together. And as a result, we're launching a dedicated channel on Telecom TV, and we'll be collaborating on projects starting with the AI Native Telco Forum in Germany in just a few days' time. Andrew, maybe I could come to you first here and ask you, what can we expect from Unthinkable in Dusseldorf?
Well, what we'll try and do in Dusseldorf is share with you what we learned in the Unthinkable workshop that we ran. We call them Unthinkable Labs in London earlier in the year. And what we were talking about there was telcos fit for an AI world. So the way we were thinking about it in that scenario is not how do you implement AI internally, which is what most people are focused on right now, but what are the consequences of how everybody else is using AI and thinking about AI in the world in terms of your business. So we'll be sharing some of the insights from that, and also getting insights from the audience, because it's a couple of months after we ran that workshop, things have changed, other things have happened in the marketplace, and we'll share some of our thoughts on that too. So what we'll be seeing in Dusseldorf is a bit of a reprise of what we've done previously, but also bringing it up to speed a bit and getting the input from the audience. So it's going to be fun, and it'll be slightly different in a way, because what we do in our Unthinkable Labs is closed. It's not closed doors. It's behind. It's Chatham House rules. So we're not quoting what individual people say, because we want people to have the freedom to say what they think and to ask the questions they want, and us to ask the questions we want. But what we'll be able to do is bring back a summary of that to the audience in Dusseldorf. And that's indeed part of what we're thinking about in terms of our relationship with Telecom TV. It's a means of providing some of that input to a wider audience. We don't plan to change what we do from the lab perspective. We're going to keep that Chatham House rule so that you can get to say and think what you like in person with the people in the room. But we'll try and share the insights to a wider audience through the Telecom TV angles and the channel that we're creating with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm so looking forward to this as well. And Dean, this is obviously something that really resonates with your community, having this forum, this environment where you can freely and openly discuss what matters.
Yeah, Guy, thank you for that. There's a lot broader set of trends I'm seeing in AI at the moment, and this is one of the reasons that we ran the workshop in July in London, was this concept of an AI world, where it's not just the telcos that have AI, it's their customers, both businesses and consumers, also their regulators and their investors and their suppliers, and the broader landscape. And I think that sometimes some of the people in the telecoms industry sometimes overlook what those other trends mean. And I see this whether it's in terms of who can deliver particular services and capabilities, which may well compete or substitute for traditional telecom ones as well. But also, it has a lot of impacts on the applications that people are using. So it could touch, for example, if you have AI-based compression of video, that might reduce traffic on networks considerably. If you have the regulator using AI to work out if you're using your spectrum effectively, that has all sorts of implications as well. And then obviously from a investor point of view, there's stuff that's going on in the background. So I think that understanding what an AI powered world looks like and telco's place within that is much broader than just sort of thinking about the impact of AI in the RAN or AI in the fiber infrastructure and AI in 6G and so on. It goes to the whole of society and business and consumer as well.
Good talking with both of you as always, and looking forward to our ongoing collaboration.